Welcome live, Rocket Inc. from New York City. How everybody doing out there? Back here in New York, it's been great weather here. Back in New York, I've been having a lot of fun. The weather's been really, really nice. We finally got the summer here. August is here. We got the heat. We got the humidity. It's all good. But I had a great weekend. Friday, I was down at the Dublin Deck. I got to see my buddies, the Cadia, and that's in Patchogue. And Saturday, I went to 89 North. I got to see my buddies, Fallen Angel and Theater of Pain. I got to see a lot of music this weekend. I did a lot of riding. I went riding Thursday, I went riding Friday, Friday afternoon, Saturday, Sunday. Had a great time this weekend. A few things I got going on. This Saturday, I'm going to be in Brooklyn. Wicked Threads. I got my Wicked Thread. I told you I'm doing some modeling for Wicked Threads now. They give me some shirts here I could show you guys. I'll be in Brooklyn on Saturday. If you guys want to come down, this is a great club. Come down to the club. I'll be there about 10 o'clock in Brooklyn, so anybody around the area you want to come down. And that's Wicked Threads, and it's wickedstore.com. That's their website. And I'll be down there on Saturday. Like I said, there's a lot of great things on them. I have a full show, so I got to really try to get through stuff here. Tonight, my artist is Allecial Ray. My model Spotlight will be Sharon Carlos from the Philippines. I also have my video Spotlight, which will be Star Off Machine. These guys are great. I love this video. We'll get to them near the end. They're from Southern California. We're going to check in with Bougie, and we're going to talk about what were they thinking. We're going to do, I think tonight, we're doing cover-ups. Yeah, we're doing cover-ups tonight, so we're going to talk about cover-ups, good ones and some bad ones in there. And I want to say hello tonight to my guest guitarist, Ralph Carbone. He's over here. We want to give a shot of Ralph here. That's Ralph. Ralph. And we'll get back to him later, and we'll tell you all about Ralph. Also, I want to do a little bit different. I want to add a little segment in here. I talked about it last week. I'm always on Facebook, and I see a lot of videos on Facebook. People repost stuff from YouTube. They put funny stuff, stupid stuff, awareness stuff, all types of things. So I'm going to pick some of my favorite, whether it's stupid or whatever. But this particular video that I picked, and I want to get honest right now, is something that if you're afraid of heights, these are professional stunt guys, but when you look at it, you think it's a bunch of kids just doing this. These guys do some crazy things. If you watch this, they're wearing no shoes, sneakers with snow on them, and watch the heights and where these guys are going with this. And it's literally scary. When you're watching it, your stomach, you'll see. So let's go to that video, and we'll get to that first. We're back. Like I was saying, that's pretty crazy, right? When I was watching that, my stomach was bothering me. I felt like I was going to fall, you know? They do some real daring type of things, but I'm going to go through a little segment like that every week. And in September, I'm going to be switching the show around and switching things around and making it a lot more interesting. So I got a lot of good things coming up in September. But I want to get to my guests tonight. I have Allecial Ray and I have Dort, right?
Deanna Dort.
Deanna Dort. They're my guests tonight. And starting off with Allecial. Allecial is a tattoo artist. She's been here before. She's been here with my Affliction show. She was on my Memorial Day show, getting tattooed. So this is her third time in, but this show is about her. And let's get started. And let's talk about, where are you right now as far as work? Where are you working?
Right now I'm working at Tattoo Lou's in Selden, the original Tattoo Lou's. It's actually the oldest shop on Long Island, which is pretty cool.
Senior
That's a lot of
opened
history,
that show,
you know?
and my first show was dedicated to Senior that I opened up with.
Yeah, God bless her.
May. Yes,
Great
and
man.
so she's from Tattoo Lou's, and she's in the Selden, and she's pretty booked, I'll tell you right now, and I'm not going to talk about it later, but she's booked up, so if you really want to get in with her, you'll see some of her stuff. You know, she's pretty booked up, so she's got a lot going on. You started in the business, and you came from a location, and then you went to an apprenticeship. So give me a little about where you started and how you got into that.
Well, actually, I started off by going to FIT in Manhattan. I started going to FIT in Manhattan for interior and exhibit design, and before that I did a trade school for advertising and graphic design. So I did a lot of different things in different types of art fields, and nothing was clicking. And then I actually went to CW Post, got my bachelor's degree in art education, and I did that for a little while, but I just didn't feel like it was like, it was, my heart and soul was in it. And then I got into tattooing, and it was just perfect. It just fit like a glove. It was just meant to be. And it was very actually funny story I was telling you about how I got the apprenticeship. Did I tell you about that, right?
Yeah, but tell them out there.
So my boyfriend at the time, I had a really not so good apprenticeship. You know, he wanted me to wash his motorcycles when the spring came. Yeah, you know, washing the scrubbing the floors, the ceiling fans. I felt like I wasn't learning anything. So when that came about, my boyfriend at the time was like, you know what? Let's go to the Philadelphia Tattoo Convention and maybe we'll meet some people, make some connections. The last place you think you're going to make a connection, in the bathroom. So while my boyfriend at the time is taking a piss, the guy next to him starts rambling, hey buddy, what are you doing? And normally, you know, guys, I don't really know if you guys do this at the urinals. You guys like talk to each other, like
We try not to. We try to hide ourselves, actually.
Yeah. So he thought it was kind of awkward, but he just went with it. He just had a gut feeling that maybe I should go with this. And sure as shit, he was Lou's friend, or he worked for Lou, and he's like, oh, let me meet your girl. And when he came out, he's like, oh, your girl's pretty hot too. All right, you gotta come meet Lou. And then that ended up getting my apprenticeship. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Well, that's how you got it. That's great.
Well,
That's
yeah,
really
I was like, actually, I'll have a book for you tomorrow. And they're like, yeah, right, yeah. So I went to Staples the next morning. I sent myself all my pictures off of, God, it was MySpace back in the day. All my art, you know, all my art, my paintings, everything, my sketches. And I brought it to them, like, all professional. And they're like, wow, you're really serious, huh? I'm like, yeah. I'll be there on Monday with my my portfolio from FIT. And I went there, and they're like, you're in. So
did you deal with senior or junior back then?
both.
Both.
Yeah.
Okay, so you at least got some time with senior.
Yes.
That's
I
good.
was
There's a
lucky
lot of
enough to
people
have-
that are in the Lou
Yep.
clan right now. Some of them are new. They never worked really for senior.
Yeah, no, I was lucky. I even had lunch with him and his wife recently, like before he passed. Yeah, it was really nice.
Yeah, great guy. Missed guy by a lot of friends
Yeah.
too.
He was a good
But
guy.
yeah, you have a lot of good things going on, and we're going to get to, we're going to move it up. But I want to get to something that you recently done, because it's something new, and I want to get it sort of out of the way, and I have a piece of video. So I don't know how you got involved in it.
They actually contacted me.
Okay, so Allecial is in the new Overkill video.
Yeah.
Anyone out there? Overkill is a band from back in the 80s, and they're back, and they're out there. They got a new record, and she's in the new video. And how did you come across being picked for this?
Oh, it was so crazy because I remember as a kid drawing their CD covers because I always thought they were so cool with the bat wings and the skulls. And I used to like my buddy that lived down the block. There was 4 brothers in the house. So I used to draw all their CD covers all the time, and like it was so funny because they contacted me and they're like, you know, we're looking for a female tattoo artist. that has your look. And if you're interested, we'll pay you, and we would love to have you as a star of the ending of the music video. So I was like, hey, how hard is that? I'm a tattoo artist already. How hard can it be, right?
So I want to show a piece of the video. This is not the whole song. This is like 2 minutes of the song, but it's part that she's actually in. So let's go to the video, and we'll be right back. Overkill, yeah, love it. Go on YouTube, go iTunes, check it out. If you're an Overkill fan, they're back, and it's powerful.
Bitter Pill.
Yeah, Bitter Pill is the song, but it's a great album. I listened to the album, and if you're an Overkill fan, they still have it. They look great too.
It's actually that's one of my favorite songs I've ever heard of them. Believe it or not, yeah, they're still rocking it
Great
hard.
album. So what I want to show, we're going to get back to talking to Allecial after the commercial, but before the commercial, I'm going to go to the usual, have a video of her work. And she has some great stuff here. She has some great tattoo work, beautiful color work, and I noticed there's a lot of boats and anchors that you do. I don't know if it's a Long Island thing. We'll talk about that when we get back.
I got an award about my
and I have some
nautical stuff.
Some of your cover-ups are in here also. And I also included some of her kind of modeling pictures too, just a few, just so you can see some of her work. So let's go to the video of Allecial, and we'll be back after commercial.
Technical Worldwide Tattoo Supply is one of the largest suppliers in the world and your #1 resource for top quality, affordable tattoo and piercing supplies. Technical Worldwide Tattoo Supply is the #1 supplier of tattoo inks in the world with more than 200 products including Mom's Ink, Philadelphia Eddie's Traditional Inks, Paolini Sacred Color Inks, and more. Technical Worldwide Tattoo Supply, your one-stop shopping destination for great service, best prices, and top quality supplies. Coney Island Carlo's vintage wines and premium spirits are undeniably distinctive, selected for their unique, memorable flavor. Coney Island Carlo's vintage wines and premium spirits are delivered to you in beautifully designed bottles featuring limited edition artwork. Coney Island Carlo's vintage wines and premium spirits are available at affordable prices in fine restaurants, bars, and liquor stores. Or check www.coneyislandcarlo.com for availability.
We're back and we're talking over the guitar playing. Thanks, Ralph. We keep forgetting we have conversations during commercial. We just don't stop. But anyway, we're back. I'm back with Allecial and Dee. And as you've seen in the video there, she has a really great style. I love the color. I saw the one of the fish, the fighter fish, the light blue one I had the picture. The colors are great.
Yeah, the Japanese fighting fish,
Yeah.
or beta, as they call it.
Beta fish,
that was
yeah.
actually a memorial for one of my clients' fish, believe it or not.
Yeah.
She was very dear to her
So
heart.
there was a lot of different tattoos in there. You had the artsy type, you had the mechanical type, you had a lot of different types in there. And like I was talking before, the nautical, you had a lot of nautical, and even on your Facebook and on your website, I seen lots of nautical. So what's up with all of that? I know this is Long Island, but I never seen so many.
Yeah, it's funny. It's just, I, for some reason, a lot of people come to me. It might be because I had an anchor that was in Newsday and in the Times, an anchor that I got first place for at a competition at the Whaling Museum on the North Shore, which actually, being at that the Whaling Museum like tattoo contest, got me into now these art gallery showings. So it's like a domino effect, you know? You meet one person, and then that's how I end up doing this painting. And now I have another painting right now in the CW Post art gallery area. I think it's Hutchins Art Gallery. Yeah, and which is great because I went to CW Post too. So it's like, you know,
It's all good.
It's nice, like, you know, going
Back
there.
where you
and-
started, right?
Exactly, and now showing my own artwork in art gallery showings, which so it's pretty
You want
cool.
to show your paintings?
Oh yeah, sure.
Let's show what you got here.
Yeah. So this is one that I did that I was actually asked to do for an art gallery showing. The coordinator, she went around and she asked 50 of her favorite female female artists to paint something to do with women of the world, so strength within women. So when she saw me at the Whaling Museum with my nautical, tattoos in the contest. She's like, I love your style. I would love you to do a painting of you, tattooing or something to do with tattooing. So I thought, what would be a better way to like express a strong female than, Rosie the Riveter. So, like we can do it. So that's what I did right here. The whole like, we can do it like that. But instead of like, holding up just my, my guns right here, holding up my tattoo machine, AKA gun. Like, so I thought that was really cool to express, a female in a man's world, and showing it up.
What about this one here?
That is actually the first painting I ever did. That was back when I was 16 in high school. I won an award for that. And that's my homegirl right there. That's
Eon Flux.
That's Eon Flux. I love her.
Show?
I've loved her ever since I was 12
When I
years
first
old
met
watching
you
her on
had your haircut
MTV.
like that.
I did.
You looked like her when I
I had
first
the
met
Ian Flux haircut,
Yeah.
short back here, a little curl like that. That was like my signature cut.
Wow, that's a long time ago, huh?
16, yeah. That I'm 31 now, so geez.
Oh, I was going to ask you guys. I know women don't like.
No shame in my game.
Okay, all good.
A lot of people say I don't look my age. I just tell everybody, like, listen, my lifestyle is just not caught up to me yet.
Yeah.
One day I'm going to wake up and I'm going to look like really old.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
I'm waiting for that day. You wake up and you're like, oh, I can't
no,
move anymore.
right?
I can't do this no longer. I don't know what I'm going to do with myself. So,
Yeah,
with
try to
everything
feel-
else you have going on, and exciting now, we talked about this once before with other people you hear on the Affliction show, you, my co-host. Now, do you enjoy doing conventions or not?
I love it and hate it, to be honest. I love it because I love the energy. I love meeting new people. It's an experience in itself. But the thing is that 80% of the people come up to you like, I want this. And they take out their little smartphone and they go like this. And they're like, I want this. But it's like, what am I going to do with this? I'm in a building that doesn't have access to computers and printers and all. So it's a difficult process to get it going. And when I tattoo, I like to have everything, a certain way and have, I'm a perfectionist. I have OCD. So like, I like to have everything drawn out the right way when I start. And so it's a little stressful. It really is. But it's a good experience. I've done conventions in Philly, in Baltimore, New Jersey, New York. So I'm most likely I'm going to be at this one that's coming up in September. I'm just not sure of the days yet.
Okay.
But you can check out my Facebook for that information.
Okay, we'll give it out the Facebook and stuff
Yeah.
later on. But yeah, that's the difference. See, there's a lot of artists out there that are very good in freehanding and just winging it.
Yeah.
And Popo, does he
no,
still
Popo's
over
great.
there in
Yeah,
Selden?
no, he's on Selden. He's in a different tattoo leader.
Okay, well, so he's done mine, and he's just
Yeah, but you know what? At the
without a
convention-
picture.
Yeah, that's the
fine.
best. That's when you know
But
you're
at the
gonna get good quality
conventions,
work.
most of the time you get, a lot of people that just want like these little, nothing. Like it's
I
like,
went to Popo, tell him, look, I like skulls, give me a skull. And he,
There you go.
and I didn't know what I was
Right,
getting,
right.
but I could trust him because
Yeah.
I know what he does and he
Yeah.
knows what I like, so
Yeah.
it's great. So that's a
and
difference
Speaking
also.
of art gallery showings, right now I have another painting hanging up at the Cedarway Post. It's up there right
yeah?
now. So that's why I couldn't bring. 'Cause it's still hanging up. We just had an opening that my friend Deanna.
So it's at
went with me.
an art gallery
Yeah,
at
it's
CW
at-
Post
yeah, they have their-
ongoing?
in the big library there. They have their own like art gallery like hall. So it's hanging there right now.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah, it
Nice.
opened up on Thursday, right? We were there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's up there now. You can check it out.
That's good. That's there's a lot of different things. Like every artist has their own little thing. Some artists don't like doing painting. Some like painting. Some
Yeah.
like painting better than the tattoo work. But there's more money in the tattoo.
I love the tattoo work. Like because I was painting the last one I did for this art gallery showing, which was the name of it is called Endless Summer, and I'm sitting there and I'm painting. And I'm like, it's like the brush. I can get so much more detail with my needle. Like you get perfection with that. So it's almost like messy to me when you wash out your brush. And I'm just so
It's
much more
different
now
type
into
of
the
art.
medium of tattooing that like nothing's as good as it. It's just.
Yeah, it's different.
It's
And I had a picture
awesome.
of you doing a portrait also in the video. You were standing there doing a portrait. How do you like drawing up on the walls and these big mural
Oh, a
portraits?
mural?
Yeah, big mural
Oh, the
portrait,
mural, my
yeah.
friend's Long
It's like
Island
a
Glass.
bird, I think it was.
Oh yeah, the phoenix,
Yeah.
the 8-foot phoenix. I did.
You like doing
Yeah.
stuff
For
like
my
that
friend's
also?
glass blowing business. He's actually going to be working with Dowling College, and he's going to be teaching glass blowing for chandeliers, stuff like that right now. He's great. We should have him on the show one day. He's fabulous. Yeah.
Now,
I saw him last.
Great
do
artist,
you like
right?
doing stuff like that? Big murals on the walls?
I love doing big stuff. But honestly, like my favorite type of tattooing is very, very intricate. Like I like getting little details. So I like illustrative, like something more precise and more detailed, the better.
Yeah, I noticed some of your stuff is 3D-ish. You're getting into that deep look, you know. Look like you're
a lot
going
of
to jump
layering,
into
a
it.
lot of shadow effects.
Yeah.
Yeah, contrast, the whole 9 yards. Yeah.
That's good.
Which helps me with the background that I have from going to Cedar Post and FIT with all the fine art. So I think that's, even though I've been tattooing for only 4 years, I think I caught on really quick because of all the background.
All the background.
Yeah.
Well, that's
I
good.
was lucky. Yeah.
All right, so we're going to get back to Ralph. He's going to take us out to a commercial, and we'll be back with Dee and Allecial.
Hi, my name is Dr. Tom Dow. We have a multidiscipline practice in Melville and Ronkonkoma, New York, and we treat patients with many, many different conditions, from newborns through geriatric patients with numerous different techniques. There's a technique and a type of treatment for every class of patient. We have them all here. Here's my son Thomas, also a doctor of chiropractic, working on one of our patients' cervical spine. This patient has had chronic neck pain for many, many, many years, has been to a multitude of different practitioners with little or no response. And with our specialized techniques, she has improved tremendously and continues to improve on a daily basis. We have two practices, one in Melville and one in Ronkonkoma, New York. We are a multidiscipline chiropractic office. What that means is we have chiropractors, massage therapists, acupuncturists, psychologists, all working as a team and a network of outside professionals such as orthopedists and neurologists that we work hand in hand with to help determine what your injuries are and the best way to treat your injuries. I have the great pleasure of having my son in practice with me. We work hand in hand, father and son, to give our patients the best care possible, and a staff which is loving, caring, and you'll never have to wait at all in our office for service. Many times patients come into our office and they have what's called a soft tissue injury. Soft tissue injuries are like scars inside your body. If you've ever been cut on the outside of your body, you get a scar. The same thing happens inside of your body to your muscles and ligaments. So our job is to determine where those are, stretch the muscles, adjust the vertebra back into their correct position, and then refortify the normal structure with exercise. That's what we do best, and I hope someday you'll come see us at one of our two offices. Thank you.
We're back. We're back with Alicia and Dee. I've been talking about having this contest for Tommy. Tonight I want to do a call-in contest and also email. So I'm going to do this two ways because I can't take a lot of phone calls here. So I'm going to take one phone call, and this is going to be the phone number. I'll tell you when I'm going to start, but these are the questions. You can email. The email address is on the bottom of the screen there. So I'm going to take the first correct email as the winner, and I'm going to take a call-in, and if I can take one or two call-ins, if I don't get the answer, I'll take my first two winners as email. So take out an email, and we're going to get to this in a little while later in the show. But those are the questions, and I'll shoot that up another time later on in the show. But also, I want to get to my favorite part of the show. What were they thinking? And tonight I have cover-ups, and cover-ups are hard. There's good ones, there's bad ones, and just think, if you get in the cover-up, that means it's something you didn't like or it was bad. So imagine getting a bad cover-up of a bad cover-up.
Oh, I've seen that happen. You have no idea.
So that definitely could happen.
More than I wish to admit.
Yeah. So there's a lot of good things in it. So here I have my first one. This one is a portrait that I had actually last week of portraits, and I found this is that portrait that I showed on the left. And then there's a good portrait of the portrait, supposedly fixed, but I think it's still horrible because this girl, she's not black.
I was just going to say that. I didn't want to say it, but
Well,
yeah.
we could be on the edge, but it's only true. She,
being honest.
She looks like, so I don't think it's a good fix of the portrait, So she should have just did, whoever has this, I'm supposing it's a guy, should have got a better cover-up. Let's go to the next one. Okay, I talk about guys and tramp stamps and stuff like this. So this guy had his girlfriend's name as a tramp stamp, so that's bad to start with.
It's still now a tramp stamp, though.
Yeah,
It still says
so
Michelle.
he still has a tramp stamp.
It's just tribal Michelle
Yeah,
now.
tribal Michelle, but it's even worse. But this guy has a problem because he has a tramp stamp to begin with, and he made it even worse because now it's even more out there. It gets really funny. This guy had Jennifer. Now she's gone, and he has this ugly skeleton chick.
Was that his girlfriend? Now he wants her dead.
Yeah, it said Jennifer, and it was a portrait of her. and now it's just terrible. It's so terrible. Oh my goodness. This is a good cover-up. He lost a horse, and now he has a good tattoo. There's two horses on there, and that's a pretty good cover-up. I'm not going to say it's the greatest, but it's a good cover-up for what was there. This here is tribal with a skull, and this guy has a picture of a guy painting over his tattoo. I think it's funny, but it's still horrible.
Yeah, it's a little play.
It's a great idea, but it's just it's horrible. He's got this little guy with a roller brush painting over the bad tattoo. So it was a bad tattoo to begin with, and it's even worse now. So that didn't work. So that could be done another cover-up of a cover-up. This rose is a great cover-up here. That's a good one. So I'm trying to show some good ones, some bad ones, so people could really feel this out. What's a good one and a bad one? Now this one is an upgraded fix. Nice job. It's covering a scar also. There's a scar down the middle of the old tattoo there, so it's actually covering up a scar. So this person, I don't know if they had the tattoo and they wound up getting the scar and the tattoo wasn't that good, but they actually fixed it up doing the same thing of what they had there, but a fix up and it covered the scar too, so I'll say that's a pretty good one. A spider cover-up now is a nice Batman. So that was a spider, went to a nice Batman. There is a really nice Batman tattoo right there. I'll give him some credit there. A little devil on a fork now is a nice cover-up. That was a little devil on a fork on the left over there, and now that's a good cover-up there. I like that. This is a nice cover-up, but he's got to get other stuff done here. It's very, very black, which is fine, but there's got to be fill-in. It's just very, very dark tribal.
That's not even tribal because now you have a black mask with these little tribal-ish lines around it.
But something has to be done there.
Foul.
Yeah, so you know better than me, but I thought it was okay as a cover-up. We covered it, but something has to be done with it.
Yeah.
I'm not a big tribal
person. A whole lot
person.
needs to be done with that.
Yeah. This is a decent cover-up with a tribal skull. I like it. The skull is a little faded in the picture there, so you really can't see it, but I think it's an okay because what the person had there was pretty bad. Another guy with his lady tattooed on him. When will we learn? Put your kids on the bodies, but don't put your ladies on your body. So, You know, that's another one. Don't do
throw.
that. Now let's go to the next one. Looks like I did this for a bad. Oh, this is just bad.
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 Just bad.
Why even bother? It's just this was just bad. You know, why bother even doing it? It's just a cover up of something that was really, really bad to a bad cover up. It's just terrible. This was a scar cover up, and this is good. I just want people to see that. If you have a scar and your scar is healed, you can go over scars.
I'm like known for my scar cover-ups. I do
Yeah.
belly, belly top, like scar cover-ups,
Yeah.
beautiful
I'm
flowers.
going to do a little skit on
Yeah.
just scar cover-ups, but I saw this as a cover-up, and I thought it was great because there are people that have scars, and I'm going to have I'm going to have a show about breast cancer and about the
I have
tattoos.
a lot of females come to me because, as a female.
Because now they're getting like full bras tattooed.
Yeah.
You know, to cover the scars, not just getting the areolas.
I do a lot, down
down there.
here and make it beautiful with floral, like, Hawaiian flowers and stuff and feathers.
So it's big to get the scars done these days. I want people to know
it's
that.
It's very popular, And
The next
it
one
can
here.
be done. You just have to make sure that you
do
pick
it-
the right artist.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's got to be done right. And you got to make sure the scar is ready to be covered too.
Well, you have to definitely check with your doctor first, and usually I recommend a year after this.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is a great cover up. Not an easy cover tribal, but what do you think about that? It's a big piece, but he covered a piece that he had on his arm, and it's sort of tribal-ish, and I thought it was a pretty good cover up there.
I can't see it that
Yeah,
way.
it's hard to see
mechanical.
from there.
I can't really. It looks kind of mechanical.
Yeah, but it's a good one.
Yeah, it looks good.
The next one here is just a total disaster. This person just got a square black cover up. Why would you do this to yourself?
That's almost as bad
on the
as,
back
like,
shoulder she did this.
When the guys get the girl's name with just the X over it.
Yeah,
know?
that's
That is just really, really bad. It's just a black square.
I have to
Well, who
say,
would
out of
even
all the guys
tattoo
that have my
that?
name tattooed on them, nobody covered my name up.
The next one is another great
gotta say
spider. So this person covered a spider with a great,
spider.
and then it's a good spider one. So that's a good cover up there.
Definitely better.
This is a bad portrait with a nice cover up. A bad portrait with a nice cover up right there. I think that's another nice one there.
really nice.
Now this was a drunken night tattoo. A guy with his head between a woman's legs.
Oh my.
All right.
I hope
And
he
now
has
he
no children.
covered it up with an angry ape, and I think that's even worse.
Yeah.
A drunken night tattoo. That was definitely a drunken night tattoo because
Yeah,
who would?
for real.
And
You know,
it's a
so-
bad one too.
If you want to do a good cover up, the best way to do it is to use things that are natural, organic. So animals, fur, feathers, or flowers
Well, he used
with
an
petals.
animal. That was a terrible angry animal.
Well, I didn't see but that's what you want to do. If
Okay.
you ever want to do a cover up, you want to use organic.
Here's one more. This is the last one. And this woman had I really can't see what she had there, but she had it covered up on her hip and probably part of a scar too, I think. But that's a good cover up for a woman. It's all on one side. So she had something bad that she had done and she had it covered up. But that was what we were thinking for this week, and it was our cover ups. And it's tough when you're out there and you're trying to get stuff done.
I've been noticing a lot of women are coming to me now. They have quote unquote tramp stamp, and they don't want it to be a tramp stamp anymore. So what I recommend for women, the best thing to do is to off-center it. Do a design to go up
Different.
one side and go down one side, so instead of it just being like accentuating the butt crack, So kind of like do it off-center.
Off-center.
Just an idea, ladies.
Okay. So getting back to speaking with Allecial here, let's talk about, you have any sort of sponsorship that, because I know a lot of artists have sponsorships
Yes,
and stuff like that.
I just got asked to, if actually Lou from Tattoo Lou's, he has his own ink company. He has a few, but right now he's working on his major one called World Famous. So they're sponsoring me now, which is really nice. Great inks. I gotta say, they're really, really.
How does that
really
work
good
for you
inks.
now? Do you not pay for your inks?
I did get sponsored, so I did get a huge set of a variety of inks, so which is really nice.
And when you're a sponsor, you have to let them know what you think.
Yeah, and I
the
tag,
like and dislike about them too, right?
Yeah, whenever I do a tattoo, I tag it, so then it goes on to the website of World Famous Ink, Tattoo Ink. So
And you
yeah,
get it
it's
done
really
that way.
nice.
Oh, that's great. So that's great. That's a lot of good things that you have going on. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm glad. I remember
Definitely.
seeing you when you started back in the
I
day
was a
too.
little baby, right?
Yeah.
Just a few years ago, believe it or
And
not.
there were not a lot of women tattooing back then. I don't
Yes.
even think for Lou he had many back then.
No, I actually broke this. There was one female, and then it stopped for a while, and then I think I broke the ice again, because then after me, there was a few, like one after another, girl apprenticeships after
Oh,
me.
okay. So let's
Yeah.
let's go to Dee, because she's sitting here.
My
she's,
homegirl, Deanna.
She's here hanging out with us, and she's our company today.
I've known
so.
Dee for a decade.
Very comfy, cozy.
She has a nice piece on her leg that
Yes,
was
from
done
Allecial.
also from Allecial. Also.
Yes. Oh, and let me tell you, she put me through hell and back.
I'm a pain in the ass.
Yeah, she is a pain in the ass.
I actually changed it. She did the whole portrait piece on the outside,
Mhm.
and in the middle of it, I changed.
You
mine.
changed
Yeah,
It's
it
either
was supposed to
mine-
be a sugar skull, like Day the Dead chick. And
which
then,
I love, but
And it was all
lately,
drawn out, ready to go.
I just feel like it's so played out, and
Yeah.
I love sugar skulls, I do, and I love that whole But it just got played out, and I was like, listen, I can't do this. I need something original.
Okay.
Yeah.
It took me up. Like, I'm sorry I'm torturing you, but please.
Listen.
And it came out beautiful. I get so many compliments, like every day.
So,
That's one thing. I have no patience when it comes to pretty much most things, but when it comes
Yeah.
to my tattooing and my art and my clients, I have all the patience in the
All
world,
the
because it's
patience.
going to be on
Yeah.
them for the rest of their lives.
And you got to be responsible
have
for your
to.
own work. At
Yeah.
that
You
point.
have to respect the person's body,
Yeah.
you know, and if they want to change it, then rip up the paper, throw it out, let's start anew, you know?
And
So-
it was hard too, because you do all the measurements and everything, then you have to come up with something else. So
Yeah.
she had the measurements
So
for
the
something
frame
else.
was already there, and now we have to fit
Fill
it
it in.
And this
So-
girl won a lot of things.
You
in
want to
this
stand
one
up for a
tattoo.
second?
Yeah.
Just stand up and maybe we
let's
could
zoom
sort of
on
see it. You could see it's a big piece. It's a nice
Yeah.
big piece, and
So she wanted the gothic girl, and she loves orange.
I love Halloween.
So yeah, so she had to have orange makeup, and then the orange little rose with the petals falling, and the green chair, which we argued for a long time about, but she got the green chair anyways. But and then the skull in the mirror, and the candelabra, and
it's good.
it's got a lot of little meanings in it, so it's cool. Yeah.
That's good. So do you have plans down the future to get more tattoos, become an alternative model, anything like that, or just do it for yourself?
No, I really would love to model,
Okay.
and I want all my work done by her, obviously.
All right.
So my next piece is on my back.
All right, so we'll
But
keep
we'll
an
see
eye
when
on you.
it's done.
When you're ready, we'll get you in here on our model spotlight.
Yeah,
All right.
definitely.
So speaking of a model spotlight, that's what I have coming up here. I want to go to my model spotlight, and tonight, for my model spotlight, I have where is she? I can't forget about her. She's somewhere here. I forgot my iPad tonight, so I'm a little like broken down. So my model spotlight is Sharon Carlos. She's from the Philippines. We hooked up on Facebook. I use Facebook to find my models, and I'm gonna have a different avenue to find them. But I found her on Facebook. She's Philippine, and she doesn't speak that well English. She didn't want to do the
You like these
video.
foreigners, don't you? You ever think
Well,
of
I try
foreigners?
to-
Last time I was a Russian girl.
I try to spread myself out in the world, you know.
Oh,
not just in the United
wow.
States, you
No
know?
pun intended.
But let's go to Sharon Carlos, and she actually just had more work done this week, and I'm mad because she had this great piece done on both of her legs, a lot of work.
Really?
Yeah, so
I'm
you
looking
can
forward
check
to
out
see
her Facebook for that. But this is Sharon Carlos from the Philippines.
Hi everyone! Welcome to Rock and Ink MC. I'm Sharon Carlos from Philippines. I'm doing extra modeling tattoo in Philippines. I love tattoo. I'm ink lover. You can follow me at my Facebook at Sharon Carlos Tattoo Girl. Bye guys!
name is Dr. Robert Brevard. I'm here for Multi-Medicine in Westbury, New York. We're located at 1065 Old Country Road, Suite 214. Been here for about 15 years. The practice has medical doctors, physical therapists, chiropractors, acupuncturists. We also do pain management, and we have orthopedists on staff. Here at Advanced Multi-Medicine Rehabilitation, we've got physical therapists on staff who treat an array of conditions, from neck pain to back pain, shoulder pain. We treat carpal tunnel. We treat a lot of car accident patients, slip and falls. We treat patients with knee injuries, with ankle injuries. We have state-of-the-art equipment. We've been here for over 15 years. Vast array of diagnostic testing, from x-rays to EMGs. What is an EMG? It's a diagnostic test that allows a doctor to determine where the pinched nerve is. Cora is a physical therapist at Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation. She's working on Stephanie, who was involved recently in an automobile accident. Stephanie has tight thoracic and cervical musculature, and Cora is doing some myofascial release work and some therapeutic stretching to help her with her pain. Vicky is also a patient here at Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation. Vicky is now working her leg muscles, specifically her quadricep muscles, trying to strengthen them after an injury she sustained. If you find yourself in need of any type of physical therapy, please don't hesitate to call Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation, located in Westbury, New York, in Suite 214. Phone number is 516-334-7000, or find us on our website at advancedmultimedicine.com.
We're back. Man, Ralph, good job.
Thanks, brother.
I'm going to get to Ralph in a second. I'm really crunched for time. I have a lot of stuff still, and I'm really crunched. So I want to go to the Alice Cooper crew, Bougie, and we'll be right back. Let's go see what they got going on.
Hi, I'm Nick, and you're watching Rockin' Inc. MC.
What are we doing?
Sitting here.
Why?
Because the show's over and I'm not supposed to come up.
What's up? Just hanging out here, having a beer, chilling out.
Hi, that's Brian.
Hey, it's Brian. You're watching Rockin' Inc. MC.
Oh, there's
I'm just sitting here smelling the tacos.
Randy, Diane, Matt. Here's all the buses. And we'll see you later.
This is Kyler, and you're watching Rockin' Inc. MC.
All right, check this out. Oh! 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 At least you didn't hit the door. All right, one more time. Let me see how big that knife is.
Oh, she's gonna start over. Now
Okay.
no, you're gonna keep this rolling. You're gonna put the whole thing up there like an idiot. Rockin' Inc. MC.
Nice job. Yeah. Thank you.
I said no camera.
Well, we're back, and I got the lake thing going here. The girls are just got it going. But we're back, and I'm here with Ralph. We're here with the girls, and we're having a great time here. You missed a lot of fun stuff. But anyway, let's get to Ralph because I still have a lot to get to. So Ralph plays with Fire and Ice, which is a Pat Benatar tribute band, and Evolution, which is a Journey.
Thank you guys. Too kind.
And Journey Band is playing.
Yeah, we're playing Friday the 16th in Jersey at Lake Hopatong, I think it is. I hope I'm not pronouncing it bad. Yeah,
Evolution is the band. It's Journey Band. Great Journey. For love of Journey, a great tribute.
Yeah.
And social media.
Yeah, it's evolutiontheband.com. We're on Facebook.
Facebook and stuff like that. And I noticed on Facebook that everybody's doing this ALS ice challenge thing.
Yes.
It's like a big thing. People don't know what's going on, so people throw people in.
Really, it's all over the
to do the ice challenge.
Do you guys know what it is?
Yeah, I don't know what it is either.
What it is, it's to raise awareness for ALS, and what they do is they ask you, they ask you to take a bucket of ice and pour it in.
What does that stand for, though?
Well, you challenge, well, just to raise, like, as it got on, a lot of people are doing it, and they're doing really well with money now. So it's like you challenge
and
someone.
ALS is a disease that affects your your nerves and your brain and all that, and your spinal cord. But I want to show a little video that I have. I thought it was really funny when I found it. That was funny. So now you gave to ALS, so there was money involved, and you put the ice on your head.
Yeah,
you didn't have much to say. You said shit.
That was it. Because I was freezing. I'm the guy who wears like a flannel and long sleeves, everything in like 90-degree weather. I'm just that guy because I look like Casper. So anyway, so that was freezing for me. So basically, the challenge is you pour ice over your head and you challenge other people. But I didn't because I gave money.
Well, that's great. So
my friend took two. Two ice buckets on her head. Hey, Lauren.
It's rampant.
We're gonna have that. We're gonna get that going over here at Madhouse too. But let's Alicia, give your social media.
All right, Allecial Ray, ALECIA That's my Facebook, and then there's Tattoos by Allecial Ray, which is also my tattoo page on my Facebook, and. Which one? You guys are really confusing me. I'm dyslexic at it already. Like you guys are really confusing me. All right, this one. All right. Hi, Allecial Ray, ALECIA Then there's my own website, which is Artist Allecial. So it's Artist ALECIA at live.com, and then Instagram, which is Artist Allecial. So.
All right, great. All right, we're running out of time. I want to get to
and where I work, Tattoo Lose in Selden, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 12 to 10 p.m.
All right. My music spotlight tonight is Star Off Machine. These guys are great. I love the video. It's good old sex, drugs, and rock and roll. This is my Reverb Nation pick, Star Off Machine, Side of Me. We'll see you next week. I have Gentle J from Ink Masters next week, so tune in. Have a good weekend. Be safe.
Yeah!
Hey everybody, welcome to Rockin' Inc. MC. We're Star Off Machine. We'd like to thank Reverb Nation for this opportunity to be featured on Rockin' Inc. MC's Video Spotlight. This is our video, Side of Me.
She crawls across the floor and
whispers in my ears, I'm not having fun anymore. When will this be over? I feel like I can't breathe. Holding my hair back and letting this world go. I'm sick of this side of me. When will this be over? Round and round, it's all she knows. Play the part of being used. The more she hides, the more I show. I wanna be abused by you. Her body's like an undertow. You're drowning everything in me. The way she moves, the way she knows everything I need.